Welcome back to Raw, and after that hot start, we are going to get in to the women's division now, in the war between the Kabuki Warriors and the Horsewomen, which has kind of boiled down now. What we're going to see a tag team match here tonight before Backlash.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California,
The Kabuki Warriors and the Horsewomen faced off at WrestleMania, but at Backlash they will face off again, maybe for the final time, to prove who is the best team in WWE. Charlotte Flair, of course, the new Women's US Champion, beating Io Sky just a couple of weeks ago. Bayley's not alone here either, because with Charlotte is going to team up with Becky Lynch to take on Kari, Sane and Asuka. But also tonight as well, our huge main event, Shinsuke Nakamura versus John Cena. That's right, you're getting that match before Backlash. Of course, at Backlash we're getting AJ Styles, John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship.
and her partner from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch.
Well, the man has come around, and she wants to make her point as well. As tired of being disrespected by the Kabuki Warriors, want to prove that they are the most dominant team. They can start here tonight if they can get a victory. And speaking of tag team matches, we've got an 8-man tag team matchup. The Usos and Guerrillas of Destiny, a new bloodline, a hero hierarchy, call them what you want, taking on Jacob Fatu and the New Day. So what a match that will be. They're going to get in the action here, and of course we are going to hear and see our women's champion Rhea Ripley here tonight as well. Well, Raw is jam-packed right now. Of course, thank you for joining us here tonight. WNRUniverse is packed at the moment. Of course, we've got Spring Breaking coming on NXT. Right now we await the Kabuki Warriors.
Accompanied by Io Sky, Asuka, and Kari, the Kabuki Warriors.
Well, there's no doubt these three women have been the best team in WWE, especially we talk about women's team as well, the success that they've had, the World Championships, and of course the first ever US champion as well, Io Sky. And they want to prove a point that they are here to stay. And we've seen other teams come and go, but the war with the Horsewomen will come to a head at Backlash. But tonight, like we said, Asuka and Kari are looking for one. Of course, Asuka and Charlotte's history goes back a long, long way. But tonight is tag team action. It's going to be Bayley to start with Kari, Sane. Again, Charlotte and Io both at ringside, and I expect Charlotte might get more involved than Io will. And why would you say that? Charlotte is befitting a queen, Grand Slam champion, possibly the greatest women's wrestler of all time. Nay, greatest wrestler of all time could be Charlotte. Oh my word, well, the argument for all 6 women could maybe be had. And Kari with the moonsault. Let's not forget Sane, first ever Mae Young Classic winner, multiple time tag team champion, success across the continents as well. Let's not forget. And you've got Asuka with a decade nearly of dominance. Io Sky, we've mentioned how hot she is right now. And then you've got Charlotte, holds the record for most world championships. 15 women's titles, the US champion, and of course Becky Lynch, along with Charlotte, main eventing the WrestleMania for the first time. The women did that, but again, as Charlotte mentioned to me earlier, she wants to make this normal. She's tired of maybe the women talk about getting disrespected in groups, but getting more time, being treated as equals, and that is something that didn't happen when Becky Lynch and Bayley first came into the building along with Charlotte. It's Kari now, and a big right hand. Sane might be looking to get a tag, but she's annoyed with what Becky Lynch and Bayley have done to her. And again, high flying, it doesn't pay off. Another mistake. And it doesn't matter for Becky Lynch. Lynch now makes a tag. Bayley is in all sorts of trouble. So Kari Sane is. Well, Bayley could be in trouble if she gets overconfident. Right now, Kari just getting beaten down by the Horsewomen. Asuka desperate for a tag. And Becky just playing around, takes Asuka off the apron. Oh, Kari caught between a rock and a hard place right now, and again a suplex. Lynch into the cover, and this might be it. No, only a 1 count. Sane looking to make that tag, and Lynch cutting her off perfectly. Now working that arm. You know she likes to use the disarmer. Kari rolling out, lads. Nicely done. Becky again too strong for Kari Sane. Kari now with the kicks. Oh my god, a huge kick. Can she get to Asuka? Lynch is blocking her path. Kari now sees her chance, and the Pirate Princess is going to build some momentum right now. Oh my god, clothesline. And now Kari again, oh my word. It came up short, but that might give her a chance to tag in Asuka if she can. Here we go, finally into the corner. Oh, and Lynch stops it. And Becky Lynch now with a disarmer. Right in front of Asuka, and Asuka, I think, helped push that along there. Kari is in all sorts of trouble. And Asuka though, finally stopping with a big strike. Sane, I don't think knows where she is right now. But enough to recover. Now trying to pin Lynch, and Lynch is not going to let that happen. And every time Kari gains a bit of momentum, she forgets. Doesn't tag in. Asuka, it's going to hurt her. Sane has been beaten from pillar to post. And now Bayley gets a tag. And again, Kari looking to Asuka, but... And Charlotte with a distraction, but... Bayley didn't see it coming. Oh my god, look at Kari now. Into the cover. And Bayley didn't know where she was for a second. Sane now getting to her feet. Big strikes, but Bayley is going to finish this off now. Bayley to Bayley. And that might be it for Kari Sane. No. I don't know if Sane kicked out or Bayley let up there, but that might have been a mistake. Asuka hasn't been in this matchup. It's been the plan of the Horsewomen. Kari struggling to get to her feet. And again, went for the tag and missed. This time Bayley gets caught. And now Sane finally gets a tag to Asuka. Oh, the Empress of Tomorrow's in. Oh my god, look at the kicks there. They're hurting on Bayley. Asuka has just completely changed the game here. Oh, Bayley struggling to get to the outside. Asuka now going up with a drop kick. Beautifully done by Asuka there. just like that, it's Bayley in trouble. And you have to wonder what these women are thinking, not only about their situation, but of course, Rhea Ripley as well. If she finished with Liv Morgan, what's going on with Stephanie Vaquer? All these are going to be answered here tonight, hopefully. As Lynch is going after Asuka now to try and distract her. Bayley might be counted out. Asuka. I think she went too close now. And Bayley trying to put Asuka away, but gets caught. And now the Insiguri. The big right hand. And Asuka now. Not hanging around, Asuka up. And Bayley's in all sorts of trouble. Oh, Becky Lynch has to come in and save her. I don't think Lynch is finished. And oh my God. Manhandle slam. Wow, both women trying to recover, and Bayley into the pin here, not like this. And Asuka kicks out. Well, I don't think Bayley can believe it. Lynch is in. And straight into Asuka's grasp. Now Asuka gains some momentum here. Well, he's trying to. And now, oh my God, the kick. Lynch might be done. And Becky, oh no, Bayley was in as well. And Bayley trying to help out if she can. Well, all hell's broken loose right now. Oh, I think went for the Bayley to Bayley. And Lynch now catches Asuka. This might be it. Oh no, kicks out and outside, and Bayley, oh my God, was just attacked. Io Sky wasn't anything to do in this matchup. Well, Bayley needs to get out of there. She is not the legal woman. Definitely Sean needs to sort this out. And there you go, Disarmer. And this might be it now, Asuka. Has she got anywhere to go? Oh my word. Asuka back to her feet, and now Asuka into the submission herself. Nicely done. And Lynch is struggling. Well, what can Lynch do? Gets out of harm's way. Getting to her feet with Asuka. And manhandle slam. And that might be it for Asuka right now. No, how the hell did she kick out of that? Well, Lynch can't believe it. Tagging Bayley. And Asuka hasn't got a lot left of the tag. And I think Bayley realises what a tag match this has been. Kari's got the tag. Bayley doesn't realise. And now Sane off that second into the cover, and Lynch is there straight away. Oh, and Kari maybe getting distracted here by Bayley. Of course, she's not the legal woman, let's not forget. And oh my God, Kari realised. Into the spear, and oh, that could have been it. The referee needs to sort out Becky Lynch here. And both women are down. Well, Bayley's down, and Kari maybe getting them in position. Well, went for the kick, and Bayley managing to reverse it, and now into the cover herself. This might be it for Sane. Only a 1 count. And Kari looking for the tag, and Bayley's going to cut off Asuka into Io. That might be an accidental, but obviously accidentals. Kari now. Can she go up? Oh my word. Again into the cover. This might be it for Bayley this time. And Bayley, no. Wow. What a match. Kari cannot believe it. She just can't put Bayley down. Now Asuka in, but Bayley's going to fight it. And again Bayley. Oh my God, into Asuka. Well, this is not good for Kari Sane. And now Bayley, rose plant, into the cover. Oh my word, how did Kari kick out? Well, Bayley gave everything there. Well, Bayley can't believe it. She's talking to Charlotte, she's talking to Lynch. Kari Sane. Oh my word. Well, Kari wants to finish this now. And I think she can. Oh, this is not good. And a powerbomb. Oh, Kari now. There's submission. And Bayley has got nowhere to go. And has to tap out. Kari gets a huge win. And the Kabuki Warriors win again here. Wow, what a match. Well, we knew from the off this would be good. I think we realised how good these women really are. A net breaker there. You see Bayley and Lynch working well together, but I think maybe Bayley's ego got caught up because rather than tagging in Becky Lynch, she looked to put Kari Sane away herself. Well, there's miscommunication. Asuka went into EO as well. We see the double teams from Bayley and Lynch work perfectly in this matchup. But the Pirate Princess. You see there, look at that. Into the corner. We saw the Bayley to Bayley. Kari thought she had it. And Bayley kicked out. Bayley, this was the moment we thought it was over. EO and Asuka just gone together the outside. Hit the rose plant. And somehow Kari kicked out. Bayley couldn't believe it. And then the submission victory from the Kabuki Warriors.
Here are your winners, Asuka and Kari Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
And if that is just a little taste of what we're going to get at Backlash, what a match it will be, the Kabuki Warriors and the Horsewomen. But up next, we hear from our women's champion, Rhea Ripley. And welcome back to Raw for that incredible tag team match. Like I said, Rhea Ripley is just about to come out here. Wait a minute. Roxanne Perez.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Well, Roxanne Perez was scouted by Dirty Dom last week in a defeat against Stephanie Vaquer, but it was meant to be Rhea Ripley's time right now, but Liv Morgan, who's with Roxanne at the moment. Again, I don't know if Perez has joined the Judgment Day or if it's an official team or whatever it is, but it looks like Perez wants to put out a challenge to the women's champion here tonight, which is, well, it's definitely quite interesting. Well, Perez is the prodigy, there's no doubt about that. But going against someone like Rhea Ripley, we saw last week with Vaquer, the Saint must have impressed Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan. First time we've seen Liv Morgan since WrestleMania. Well, Ripley's not going to hang around.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Now, Rhea bloody Ripley is here, and of course she's got issues with Liv Morgan. Stephanie Vaquer laid her out for Raw after WrestleMania, looking for a championship match. And of course Roxanne Perez with the challenge here. But it looks like Roxanne Perez has been accepted in. For what I'm hearing right now from Adam Pearce, as we see Stephanie Vaquer in the background, she wants to protect her investment in the Women's Championship. At Backlash, it will be Vaquer and Rhea Ripley taking on Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. And again, I don't know if that's Roxanne Perez's audition to be an official member of the Judgment Day or tonight is. It will be interesting to see. But Rhea is here. And again, speaking of people we haven't seen since WrestleMania, Finn Balor as well has not been sighted. We saw a Terror Twin partner, Damian Priest, up on SmackDown to confront Gunter. But it's been very quiet on the Judgment Day front. And don't you love it? I remember the days where Judgment Day ruled here. What a shame it is. Well, it's different types of rulers now with a hierarchy. And of course, John Cena and Nakamura are still to come tonight. But right now, it looks like we're getting Ripley and Roxanne. Well, fair play to Roxanne to step up. I mean, I wouldn't, but Rhea Ripley is always happy for a challenge. And Stephanie there in the corner. And like I said, there's no friendship. It is all about Stephanie saying, I'm going to watch your back until I get my title match, which maybe a little bit disrespectful for Rhea Ripley, considering, well, she is Rhea Ripley. Well, I agree with you in some way, but as we've seen, of course, on SmackDown, Bianca Belair losing that Women's Championship thanks to Tiffany Stratton. And Rhea Ripley was involved in that last year when it came to Belair and Cargill. So again, it's something Stephanie wants to keep an eye out of, former NXT Women's Champion in her own right. No doubt about that. And again, Liv Morgan has got no love lost for Rhea Ripley, even though Ripley took her under her wing, and maybe Liv's going to do the same for Perez. If she gets caught with a dropkick, and the aggression of Roxanne Perez is going to be vital in this matchup. The size disparity is too much to overcome, maybe even experience at this point. But Roxanne has shown her vicious side, and what is Liv Morgan doing? And Liv throwing a bat in there, and that's not legal. I don't know why she's getting involved already. The referee rightly getting rid of it. And Perez, to her credit, has worn Rhea down. And Ripley wasn't ready for this. She was going to say a few words. She thought she had Stephanie Vaquer at Backlash, and instead we're getting this tag team matchup now, which again is going to be interesting. Is Ripley finally going to try and get back into this matchup? And there's so many distractions from Ripley. Got to watch her back. If it's not Stephanie, it's Liv Morgan, of course, and it's Roxanne Perez who you're wrestling. Again, another collar and elbow tie-up, and Roxanne very nicely into the corner. A clean break there. Now here comes Perez. Oh, gets caught with a big elbow. Oh, now both of them are going to trade. Oh, Ripley is not going to let anybody come to her house and try and take over, as we've seen right now. And Perez is putting up a hell of a fight. Fair play to her. I think Ripley's even a little bit impressed. Asking for Roxanne's best shot now. And a chop block. And a strike now from Roxanne, and a headbutt. And Liv Morgan up on the apron, and she's down now. Ripley, talk about the hate she has for Liv. And Roxanne slowly gets to her feet. And Perez now into the corner. That's nice. I said it's going to be the speed that might win out here tonight. That's Perez. We'll see what Ripley's got left in the tank here. And it's quite a bit. And Perez not going to back down low. And a DDT. Now Perez puts down Ripley. The referee's interested instead in that turnbuckle. But Roxanne might pick up a huge win here now. Only a 2. Perez wondering what she can do. If she's going to go for the pop rocks. Hits it. And that could be it. A huge victory But Roxanne Perez, oh my word, last second. Well, that was literally last second there. Probably wonder what she's got to do now. Stephanie Vaquer. She seems quite impressed with what she's watching. And again, cross body. And Roxanne's got to remain focused though. Maybe have a little chat with Liv Morgan out there. Going to the top now. And the moonsault. Oh my god. Oh, Perez missed. And now Ripley. Got on her shoulders. And no, Perez, oh, beautifully done. That's going to take a lot more to put Perez down. And Stephanie up now. Might be worried. Oh my god. And now Ripley getting out of harm's way. Stomp a mud hole into Roxanne Perez. And walk it dry, it seems. Now the big shots. Well, what has Perez got left? Oh, maybe not much. And again, Liv Morgan looking on, and that gives Perez enough time. That's exactly what Rox wanted. Again, vicious stomps. Knees in the corner. Well, Ripley might be out here. That's Perez stepping over her. Oh, beautifully done. This could be it. Ripley might be in trouble. No, again. The kick out. You can see the frustration from Roxanne Perez. Just can't put Ripley down right now at all. Ripley to her feet. Again, it's been Roxanne who's fought the fight in this one mainly. And now Ripley went for the super kick and missed. And oh, Rhea fighting out in the corner. And now going to hit it. The riptide. It doesn't go for the pin's going to go outside. Oh no, she just can't live. What was Liv doing there? Liv didn't do anything wrong and she just brought the barricade. Oh my goodness. Well, Ripley is snapped. Well, Ripley has got to focus on Roxanne Perez. And not on Liv Morgan right now. And Perez, I think, saying that. Oh my god, Ripley. Oh my god, Ripley destructive right now. Riptide. And staring down Liv. And Liv running away, I don't blame her. And Ripley, oh my god, Ripley snapped. Well, we talked about Rhea Ripley. And the issues that she's had with Liv Morgan. Oh my god. Morgan not on the announce table, oh my word. Well, Rhea doesn't realise she's getting counted out. Stephanie's trying to have a word. And Ripley doesn't get in, and Roxanne Perez has just beaten the women's champion. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. What an upset here tonight. I mean, Roxanne Perez now will say in the history books of the victory over the women's champion Rhea Ripley. Well, Roxanne Perez did everything in that match, but it was Liv Morgan's distraction that paid dividends, and Ripley snapped. And again, she has taken the women's championship away, but just can't forgive Liv for everything that she did to her regarding the Judgment Day. Well, I see the highlights there. Look at this. Pop rocks. And Ripley was not done though. Had to fight to stay in this. And Perez threw everything at her tonight. Beautifully done there. And on the outside, Ripley with a riptide to Perez. And then she completely forgot about her as she went to attack Liv Morgan. And the referee's counting.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And Roxanne Perez has done something that many thought she couldn't. And beat Rhea Ripley. Oh, what a matchup, and what a match it will be at Backlash. With Ripley surely looking to get some revenge. Welcome back to Raw, and what a match this will be. Not even our main event, but Jacob Fatu and the New Day taking on the Usos and the Gorillas of Destiny. Let's not forget, both sets of tag team champions chips are on display on this matchup, as the New Day, of course, hold the Raw tag team titles, and the Usos the SmackDown, but they've been featured more on Raw recently to deal with a threat of Jacob Fatu and the Samoan Werewolf at Backlash. He's going to get his hands on Roman Reigns after everything that's went down with the hierarchy in recent weeks.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu was brought in by the final boss to watch his back. But one thing Jacob didn't realise is that he was getting manipulated in the situation with the person he chose has been picked to destroy Roman Reigns actually being in cahoots with The Rock, and Jacob Fatu has snapped and gone after the hierarchy. He will get Roman Reigns no disqualification, but he wants to deal with the rest of the bloodline here tonight. And Solo conspicuous by his absence, and I don't blame him when someone like Jacob Fatu is on the leash. Well, not only Solo, but Roman Reigns not here as well. You have to wonder if it's mind games with Jacob Fatu. All gas, no brakes, and I never thought we'd see someone like Jacob Fatu team up with these guys. Well, the New Day coming out here with Bootios, and of course the World Tag Team titles. They got everything pancakes, Francesca. It's great to see the New Day again as a complete unit.
Weight of 702 pounds, Xavier Woods, Big E, and Kofi Kingston, the New Day.
Without a doubt, Big E coming back has put a spring in the New Day step again. Who knows, the sky is the limit, but they get involved at the moment, like I said, with the bloodline, which might not be a great idea, but the New Day are going to stand up and be counted. There's no doubt about that. Veterans in this business, making sure Raw is not taken over. And again, people are not taking them seriously, and that would be a mistake. Of course, Francesca with Xavier Woods can be used as a deadly weapon. Well, Big E's a deadly meaty weapon as well, let's not forget about that. And Kofi Kingston, but you have to wonder what the Usos and the Gorillas of Destiny are thinking. They've been at war with each other. Let's not forget, Usos beat Gorillas of Destiny at WrestleMania. Now the final boss is saying they have to be on the same page. I don't even think Jay and Jimmy are on the same page when you think about this entrance as well.
San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Main Event Jey Uso.
Well, Jey Uso coming out here, and again, it's interesting to think he's not coming out with his tag team partner and brother, Jimmy Uso. He's actually coming out here on his own, and I think that shows the ego of Jey Uso a little bit. And again, he loves to eat, and we all love to eat as well. But he is saying Roman, that he is Roman's soldier, his right-hand man. Jimmy's complaining that Jay's gone back to the way he used to be, but Jay said, look, it's bringing them success. They're the tag team champions, and they run WWE, and it's hard to argue against it on current form. But still, yeet, yeet, Yeet. 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 Now, Jimmy's not happy. We know that much. And again, speaking of Raw, we should mention our main event here tonight, still to come. Nakamura, John Cena, 1-on-1. Now, it will be incredible, but like I said, a huge 8-man tag team matchup. And Jimmy probably won't be coming out with a GOD. He's coming out alone, but again, he's not happy with Jay's ego at this moment in time.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, Jimmy Uso!
Well, Jimmy, like we said, hasn't got not the most impressive look on his face as he looks at Jey Uso. But Jimmy, I think, realising the bigger picture, Roman, with the final boss, with John Cena, has created an untouchable group. And if you don't listen to them, then again, where could you be? I know Jacob Fatu doesn't care. I know the New Day doesn't, but it's about bloodline. It is indeed about family. I see the tag team gold of Jimmy and Jay and the Goddess of Destiny have got a chance to become tag team champions against the New Day at Backlash. As if Backlash is jam-packed, but the GOD have got a chance to strike gold again against the New Day. Tamatonga, Tongaloa.
And at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Tamatonga and Tongaloa, the Bloodlines!
And I just think that shows you, again, Good of Destiny did lose at WrestleMania, but there's a unity there that there is not in the other bloodline. And again, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, unless they're great actors, don't seem that bothered about being a part of the same group as Usos and Roman Reigns. And it is interesting to think of the issues between the Usos. And the Usos will help in this matchup because of their experience with the New Day. You have to wonder the advice, if any, has been given, even if they're on speaking terms. Again, Jacob and New Day have never teamed, but I don't think he minds. And going straight after Jey Uso, and this is just going to be complete carnage because, as we saw in the tag team match earlier, we are doubling the amount of people involved and trying to keep track of everything. Jay now with a super kick to Jacob, and Jacob took it to a different level at WrestleMania. We saw Roman Reigns and what he did in the end with the pin and using the ropes. Many people think it was the only way Jacob Fatu would have lost that night, with Roman Reigns having to cheat. And Jacob, again, the connection with the fans and the way he is in the ring right now. At the moment, that's just a nice shot. Tamatonga's back, and that lets Jey Uso in. And Jey, again, look at that shot from behind. Would we have seen that from the old Jey Uso? Well, the argument is the old Jey Uso wasn't a champion. This one is. And now Jimmy comes in. And the bloodline working fine in this matchup. Now Jimmy doesn't want to do it really. It doesn't seem he's got an issue with Jacob, but you don't want an issue with the final boss, and that's the problem is Jimmy now. A big shot. Fucking Jacob. And Jacob will take everybody on, it seems. He doesn't mind. Now I've got Jimmy. Uh-oh. And Jacob. Oh my god, the splash to the back. Oh, Jimmy is in all sorts of trouble right now. And oh my god, pop-up Samoan. Well, counting him, but only a 1. And already Jacob for 2. Well, does Jacob play well with others? And we're going to see now with a New Day. Here comes Xavier Woods. Well, as you can tell, Woods is fully cleared now, so it's the first time since SummerSlam that the New Day have been fully fit. And a super kick now. Jimmy just wearing out Xavier Woods again. My word, super kick party. And Woods responds with a clothesline. And Kofi's in. And Kofi says there's any New Day fans in the house. As Tonga Loa comes in now. Flattens Kofi. Can't even get a 1 count as Jimmy struggles to get to his feet. And now, are we going to see the teamwork? Jimmy back in, and that is surprise. And Jay is saying, look, we're all on the same page here. It's Kofi. He's trying to get out of trouble now. Drop kick to Jay, drop kick to Tama. That was a nice splash there, Kofi. Now Kingston tagging in Big E. Uh-oh, big meaty man alert. Oh, Jimmy gets caught. And Big E just flattening you down, but that was nice by Jimmy. And a takedown. Again, New Day and Usos, they know each other's weaknesses. They've matched up so well throughout the years. On Big E now. Wants to see if there's any New Day fans in the house, and there is, of course. Now Jimmy's in all sorts of trouble. Xavier gets the tag in. And now Woods with a big knee going in for the cover. Jimmy, no, only a 2. And Jimmy desperate for a tag. I don't think Xavier noticed as Jay gets the tag now to Kofi, and Kofi's in as well. And Jay Uso bringing the crowd into it with the yeeting. Again, I think the crowd split as well because they love the Usos, but just not sure about this new attitude. And Xavier looking on as Kofi hits the big kick. Oh, went for a splash and Jay got out of the way. Well, there's nothing the New Day and Jacob Fatu can do right now as Kofi catches that. Nicely done. And a drop kick. And now Woods going up. Kofi went for the splash. And Jay, I don't know what happened to Jay there. And again, I've turned this to JR, confusing wrestlers already. I do apologise. Kofi now going to get caught by, oh my God, Jay Uso. Oh, a hell of a super kick. And now, net breaker. That could be it. Kofi's in trouble. Big E's there to save the day. And Jay Uso, not happy about that. Oh, and Kofi takes him down. Nicely done there. Woods saves his partner. And Jay, again, getting distracted. And Kofi, oh my God, straight into Woods and Jay. It didn't have a lot of effect there, it seemed. And Kofi on the outside. And Jay with a spear. Well, it's broken down now. And now Xavier Woods going after Jay Uso. Uh-oh, we knew this would break down. Well, referees count. We don't want to count it like our last match. They've got to realise they've got to get back in the ring. That's both men doing. Kofi going to try and roll up Jay. Oh, only a 1 count. Kofi went for a super kick and missed. He's been beaten up in this match. Jay now gets a tag. The Tonga Loa. And double super kick. Only issues about a bloodline not working. And Big E gets a tag and now Big Man's in. Oh, E is on fire. I saw his boys beating down. And now Big E. Gonna go for the big splash, but no, Kofi got in the way. And now, Big E, look at the strength. Look at the power. Oh my word. And Big E, splash, no, missed. Now, how clever was that? From Tonga Loa. Oh, Big E though. Blocking that. But not for long. And now a hip toss. Well, Tonga Loa is taking charge. I'm a bit surprised there. Big E seems to have all the momentum in the world. Oh, this might be a mistake. It allows Big E to get back to his feet. And now can Big E get to Woods? Xavier Woods. And Jimmy Uso. Oh, and Xavier Woods. Look at the power. Oh, knocked Jimmy out. On Xavier, focusing on the wrong man right now. And, oh my God, Tonga Loa taken out, but that doesn't matter. It's not the legal man. Oh, and now DDT to Woods. And Woods gets struck there. Uh-oh, and now Jimmy looking to put a hurt in. Xavier Woods on the outside now wants to bring him back in. Uh-oh, Kofi will make sure his man's all right. Oh my God. Uh-oh. It's going to break down now as Kamatonga comes out. Oh my word, Jimmy. Oh no. Well, we knew this would happen. Oh God, all hell's broken loose right now. Oh no. Well, Jacob is the only man who has not moved. I don't even know who the legal man right now is. I've lost all track. It's all going off at ringside. And Woods back in. And I think, well no, Woods going after Tonga Loa. I think it's Jimmy's illegal man. Oh, Jimmy catches Xavier Woods now. Oh, that spear. And that might be it. Woods could be done. Xavier Woods and Big E saving his man. But for how long? Well, Jacob is literally chomping at the bit to get in. Can he get? Jey Uso's in, and Woods gets to Jacob Fatu, and Fatu, oh my God. Fatu just flattened Jey Uso, and Uso to his credit. Oh my God, I'll say that not for long. And oh my word, Jacob just comes flying out there. Going to the top, but Jey saw it coming. Oh my God, Jacob went flying off. And that might have been a mistake from the New Day as Uso. Oh, Jey, to his credit, doesn't want any more. You can't really blame him. There's now former Bloodline teammates. And Jacob. Oh, he's just got too much power. And now Fatu going up. And a splash. I don't think he's finished there. Jacob now off the top. Into the cover. And it's Jimmy. And Jimmy makes a save. And now Big E's the legal man in, but for how long? Can this match go on now? Uh-oh. The Wheels of Destiny. Setting him up. Oh my word. Beautiful double team. I don't think he's finished, but Big E might. Bang! Takes out Tonga Loa. And that could be it. And it is. New Day win again. Well, the frustration there on the face of the Usos. Well, Big E gets the win, but Jacob Fatu, I think, made the difference in that matchup. Well, without a doubt, he had the Usos and the GOD running scared at certain points. They tried to work on Kofi Kingston, Well, Woods came so close to putting Jimmy away. And Jey Uso turned the tide for the Bloodline. But all hell broke loose outside. I see a spear there from Jey. Weren't sure who the legal man was. Xavier Woods there, look at the power. Again, the spear couldn't get the job done. But Big E with a big ending. And there was nothing the Bloodline can do about that. Tama couldn't get in time.
Here are your winners. The team of Jacob Fatu, Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E.
And what a match that was. What a match it would be Fatu versus Roman at Backlash, the New Day versus God for the tag team titles. New Day have got all the momentum right now. No, Jacob won't want any pancakes, but what a victory that was for him and New Day right now. And oh my God! And Roman Reigns is here. He said he wasn't. And we talked about Backlash. Roman wants to put Jacob down early. And a spear, oh my God. And he just wiped out Jacob for two. With that spear and... oh my word, what's he doing now? Well, Roman just beating down Jacob for two. They weren't even meant to be here tonight. And Roman, oh my God. Well, Roman is sending a message. And the crowd are not happy about it. And how is Jacob getting back to his feet? And Roman with a spear again. Oh my God. Well, Roman has got Fatu. Oh no, the stairs are there. What are you going to do? The stairs are there. Oh, Roman is just destroying Jacob Fatu right now. Well, he's been in a hell of a matchup. And then you do that, and oh my God. And Roman is just shoving him into that barricade. Well, Fatu though, he's going to fight back. Oh my God. And Roman got caught. Oh, this is not good for Reigns. Fatu back to his feet. And he's got to take out Roman again. Uh-oh. Fatu has got that look on his face again. And now he's got the kendo stick. Oh, Roman. Trying to get out of harm's way here. Oh my God. And a kendo stick. And a Superman punch and a super kick. Well, these two men are so even right now. And oh my God. The Superman punch took Jacob down. Well, we see the spears taking out Fatu, and somehow Jacob got back into this. Oh, getting smashed around. But Fatu drilled Roman not once, but twice. And a kendo stick shots and had Roman on the ropes. But Roman, the Superman punch.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
Well, Roman celebrating. Oh no. Well, it's just not over yet. And he took out Jacob, and Jacob doesn't know where he is right now. Roman. Oh no, this is not good at all. Well, referee's come out here, but there's nothing he can do right now. Oh, shot to the face. This is not good. Jacob is in all sorts of trouble. And Roman's going to finish him off. With the spear. Come on now, stop this.